God sees every hidden tear, every silent struggle, and every unspoken battle. He knows how long you've been enduring, how much pain you've carried in silence, how many days you've held yourself together when everything was falling apart. Financial hardship, emotional weariness, and spiritual heaviness have followed you like shadows. Yet, despite it all, God reminds you that He's been with you the entire time, holding you upright when you had no strength left to stand. You've been taken advantage of by people who never appreciated your kindness. Your generous heart was misunderstood, even abused, and many walked over your love without remorse. And yet, you kept giving. You didn't allow bitterness to consume you, even when it would have been easier to close your heart. That's something heaven noticed. Your goodness hasn't gone unseen. The enemy tried to wear you down, attacking your peace and trying to convince you that you were alone. There were moments you questioned your own sanity, wondering why everything seemed so difficult, why betrayal came from those closest to you. Still, you didn't give up. In your lowest valleys, when you thought you couldn't take any more, you still chose to keep walking. Despite the betrayal, the manipulation, the loneliness, and the storms, you're still standing. And you're not standing by accident. You are still here because God has preserved you. His hand has shielded you from dangers you didn't even know were near. What tried to destroy you only served to reveal the strength He placed inside you. No one has sent a super thanks yet. If God has blessed you, now is the time to give back. Your super thanks helps share God's word and supports those in need. No weapon formed against you will prosper, not one. Others may have planned your downfall, spoken ill of you, or celebrated your pain, but God is working behind the scenes to turn it all around. He's not just rescuing you, He's preparing to bless you publicly, right in front of those who doubted your resilience and mocked your journey. You're being asked to hold on just a little longer. The pressure has been great, but so is the purpose. Your faith is not in vain. If you can believe, even now, there's a shift about to take place. A divine reversal, a turning of tides. You've sown in tears, but a season of joy is being birthed from your pain. You're not alone, and you never were. In the middle of the chaos, there has always been a divine presence guarding you. God is not only aware of your pain, He's deeply involved in your healing. Even now, He's orchestrating connections, resources, and moments of favor to align with your life. Hold tight to that promise. As you pray, don't just ask, also thank. Acknowledge the blessings that are already present. There's power in gratitude. Recognize that even in your struggle, you were sustained. You didn't collapse. You didn't lose everything. You didn't lose yourself. That's grace, and it carried you this far for a reason. Through your super thanks donations, we can help the poor and bring comfort to those in need. Let your kindness be a reflection of God's endless love. Speak life over yourself. Speak strength over your situation. You don't have to understand everything to trust God's timing. You just need to surrender. You've placed your plans, your family, your dreams into His hands. And those hands don't drop what they hold. You can rest in that. This moment, this trial, this waiting season, it's not wasted. Something deep is being formed within you. Endurance, wisdom, and discernment are being refined in the fire of affliction. What breaks others is building you. What causes others to crumble is teaching you how to soar. Every prayer you've whispered in tears is rising like incense to the heavens. Not one word has been forgotten. Every request, every desperate plea for help is being answered. Some in ways you'll only understand later. Keep believing. Keep expecting. God has already begun the work. Someone around you needs encouragement, needs the reminder that they're not alone. Share your light. Share this hope. When you pass it on, you're not just spreading words, you're participating in someone's breakthrough. And in doing so, you reaffirm the promise that God is still moving. Don't let this moment pass. Send a super thanks and give with a joyful heart. Your support is a true act of faith that brings hope to others. This is a season where things are shifting, even if you can't see the full picture yet. What once felt impossible is slowly becoming more reachable. Doors you thought were permanently closed are beginning to creak open, and opportunities are forming where none existed before. There's a divine hand orchestrating timing, alignment, and favor, inviting you to prepare your heart for more. Suddenly moments are real. A season can change in a single day. 1 minute you're carrying burdens, unsure how you'll make it to tomorrow, and the next you're walking into rooms that feel like answered prayers. That's how God works, quietly, powerfully, in ways that require trust before understanding. And right now, He's positioning you for that kind of breakthrough. The flow of abundance doesn't begin with a lottery or luck. It starts in your belief. Your mindset creates space for miracles. When you align your mornings with purpose, gratitude, and clarity, you invite the day to work in your favor. That small shift, a prayer, a declaration, a moment of silence before the rush, can change how blessings find you. You weren't meant to live in cycles of just enough. There's more for you, more peace, more laughter, more financial freedom, more ease in your daily life. The life you've dreamed of isn't far away. It's been growing under the surface while you waited, and soon it will bloom in ways that surprise even you. Stay hopeful. When you give through super thanks, you're sowing seeds of faith. God rewards those who give cheerfully and trust in Him. This month carries weight. It's not just another page on the calendar. It's marked for favor, healing, and divine appointments. You'll look back on it not as a month that passed, but as a turning point. A time when things finally began to click into place. The pieces of your life are aligning with divine purpose. There's a shift in how you think and move. You're being called to operate differently, to speak with authority, to make decisions with confidence rather than fear. That sense of hesitation you've lived with is fading. A new boldness is rising within you, because deep down, you're beginning to believe you deserve what's coming. Your effort hasn't gone unnoticed. Every late night, every act of discipline, every choice to keep moving forward when it would have been easier to quit. It's all being honored. Breakthrough doesn't always come with a loud announcement. Sometimes it comes softly, like peace returning to your chest after a long storm. Don't be afraid to step into the unfamiliar. The next level won't feel like the last one, and that's okay. Growth always stretches comfort. The good news is you're not walking into the unknown alone. God goes ahead of you, clearing paths, providing what's needed, and sending assurance through quiet moments of clarity. Every super thanks is an act of trust in God's provision. Watch how He multiplies your kindness and pours back into your life. Stay grounded in who you are and where you're going. People may not understand your journey, and they're not supposed to. It's not their vision to carry. You have been entrusted with something sacred, and the responsibility of it can feel heavy. But you are equipped. You have what it takes. You're not behind, you're right on time. This is the time to move when you feel the nudge. Obedience is your key to acceleration. Not every opportunity will make sense logically, but your spirit will recognize the doors God has opened. Be discerning. Some things will come easily, not because they're too good to be true, but because God's favor removes resistance. As you move through the season, stay sensitive to God's voice. It might sound like peace. It might come through people you didn't expect. It might show up as silence, an invitation to trust deeper. Don't force anything. Let the right things flow toward you naturally. Divine timing can't be rushed. You're being lifted into a new level, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and even materially. Celebrate the small wins. Acknowledge the answered prayers, even the quiet ones. Speak abundance over your days. What's unfolding isn't random. It's the manifestation of promises whispered over your life long ago. Keep walking. The best is still on its way. Your super thanks isn't just a donation. It's a part of God's divine plan. Every seed sown in faith bears fruit in the lives of others.